Inside Linko, sparks are flying. But not long ago, this Chicago Heights metal fabricator was on the brink of closing its doors. After more than 80 years in business, the company was hit hard by the recession, and by 2009 had whittled itself down to only 6 employees. But it continued to move forward with its new push to manufacture products for the locomotive industry, specifically train undercarriages. It was a prudent move and one that essentially helped save the company, says longtime CEO Linko.
It was one of those things that you have to try and take a risk in.
And thanks to a thriving rail industry that is transporting more goods both here and overseas due to increased efficiencies and energy savings, today Linko is busier than ever. Its sales have tripled since 2009, and it has more employees than ever before.
I had the feeling that there was a light at the end of the tunnel. So it was basically moving forward, pushing hard, and just finding solutions to make things happen. And it turned around. I mean, now we're at 51 employees. We've done 6 million plus, and hoping to grow even further and get involved in the high-speed rail.
One solution for saving Linko came in the form of a $3.5 million stimulus grant from the federal government. This, Ms. Linko says, allowed the company to invest in cutting-edge new equipment like computerized CNC machines and robotic welders. Plus, the demand for the company's locomotive undercarriages, a 60,000-pound piece of fabricated steel, has been keeping Linko busy as orders roll in from across the globe.
It's American-made, domestic steel, and shipped overseas.
Today, Linko supplies undercarriages to all the big players: Union Pacific Railroad, CSX Corp., as well as Burlington Northern and Santa Fe Railway Company. And it ships its undercarriages overseas to places like the Ivory Coast, South Africa, Saudi Arabia, Tanzania, Australia, Brazil, and even Croatia. At its Chicago Heights factory, the manufacturing of these mammoth 30-ton frames is a serious undertaking. Each structure takes about 1,000 hours to craft and uses between 800 and 900 steel pieces that are cut from American-made steel and welded together right at the factory. But you've probably seen Linko's products in other places too, besides the underside of a fast-moving train. Most gas station signs stand upright with the company's metal posts, and signage for companies like Home Depot and McDonald's can top 150 feet with Linko's sturdy poles.
We also did O'Hare Airport, which I call my forest of poles. So you see every light pole that you see at O'Hara we made.
With business finally coming back, the company has nearly outgrown its 27,000 square foot factory, which produces 9 undercarriages a month and has 3 in production at any given time. And Ms. Linko has big plans for expansion.
In 5 years, I'd like to have 500 employees and putting America back to work. That is my passion.